Kudo arrives back at the mansion, and the butler informs him that Kaya is asleep. He talks about the events of the day and mentions how Usopp tried to ruin his reputation with lies. Kudo notices a gift on the table. When he asks about it, the butler explains that it is a present from Kaya to commemorate his 3rd year at the mansion. However, Klahadore coldly smashes the gift with his foot, declaring that the only gift he will accept is her entire estate. He drops his act and slashes the butler with his claws. He then makes his way to Kaya's room, but he doesn't kill her, even though he could. He leaves the room, deciding to follow through with his plan. Meanwhile, the Kudo pirates wake Django and inform him that it is time for their attack. Django moonwalks out of his cabin and throws a fit, scolding them for waking him before sunrise. After his outburst, he orders them to set sail. Once they arrive at the shore, the crew spots 2 boats and informs Django. However, he dismisses their concerns, instructing them to focus on the mission. Meanwhile, Usopp and the others set an oil trap at the shore to slow down the attacking pirates. Nami hears the distant sound of a battle cry, and Usopp quickly realizes their mistake. The pirates are actually at the North Shore. Nami panics, realizing she left her treasure on the boat. Luffy and Usopp immediately take off running. She tries to follow, but she slips on the oil trap. However, she cleverly uses Zoro as a stepping stone to regain her balance, leaving him to slide to the bottom. Usopp arrives at the shore first. He immediately fires his slingshot at the pirates, preventing them from climbing the slope. Unbeknownst to him, Luffy ran the wrong way and ended up at the village. Realizing he is alone, Usopp demands that they should leave before his army arrives. The pirates don't buy his bluff. One of them discovers the treasure on Nami's boat, with the value being close to 5 million berries. Usopp quickly tells them to take the money and leave, but Django ignores him and prepares to hypnotize him instead. Just then, Nami arrives and hits Usopp over the head for even suggesting that they could take her treasure. Once Usopp regains his footing, he tells Nami to handle the fight until Luffy returns. She refuses, leading to an argument between them over who was more scared to go into battle. The pirates begin their advance, but Usopp and Nami stop by scattering caltrops across the ground, temporarily halting them. However, when Usopp lets his guard down, one pirate manages to make it up the slope and knocks him aside, while the others overpower Nami. They charge toward the village, and as Usopp begins to lose hope, the pirates suddenly start tumbling back down the slope. Luffy and Zoro had finally made it to the shore and were ready for action. Meanwhile, Klahadore has grown impatient as he does not appreciate his plans being delayed. He packs a bag and heads towards the shore, ready to deal with his men.